Yeah, let me get that big piece of chicken.
Welcome everyone to the Resourceful Black Dad. For this channel, we're going to talk about everything that it is to be a resourceful black dad. Fixing on random stuff, knowing random facts, spitting out random facts, holding on long drawn conversations, making everything a teachable moment, but also having fun, keeping that little boy in you, but at the same time, the little boy that loves to work with his hands, that loves to figure out things, that loves to read new things, and also just be resourceful, be all well-rounded guy, stuff like that. So today we have a drywall project. Wifey got a little carried away, decorate my daughter's beautiful room. The hammer went straight through. No cuts. However, the resourceful black dad is here. So without further ado, I'm going to show you all the things that you may need and also, just the way to do it. It might be a better way, it might be an easier way. The easiest way, call somebody else. However, as a resourceful black dad, that ain't in our nature. So first, you want to make sure everything is the right measurements and stuff. So you can't just come at this with a regular ruler or a simple tape measure. You could, but you're going to need more than one person. To not have to call your partners or call anybody else that you're going to have to pay with chicken plates or cash. Get you one of these. It's big enough, it's sturdy enough, but with this, you also want to get a leveler. Now, where mine is at the moment, I don't know, but the hole is cut. 14 by 14, I remember that. So that's going to apply to the new drywall. I bought 3 sheets of drywall. Each piece of drywall is about $7. This was $13. I don't know if I said that, but you're gonna need plaster. You're gonna need these things. Can't think about what they call, but little scrapers to smooth the plaster out. Make sure it's all everywhere where you need. You're gonna need something to hold the plaster. I bought a little paint bucket. That ran me about $1. You're gonna need something, of course, to cut the drywall with. This ran me about 10 or 15 bucks. Probably find it cheaper somewhere else, but make sure you see a tag. Only reason why I paid 15 bucks for this is because I didn't see the tag. And once I'm at the register, it is what it is. You're gonna need something to sand it down with. Once you let it dry, sit overnight. Everything on this channel is not gonna be a one-day project. Some stuff, it is what it is. So you're gonna see me change clothes. You're gonna wonder why, because it's a new day. As a resourceful black dad, you're doing 100 things at once. Right now, I'm still answering phones. I gotta go change the music in the other room. Just a whole bunch of different stuff, But other than that, here we are. This should be about $3, just sandpaper, just to smooth it down. Another variable cost, because most of this stuff, this project shouldn't cost you no more than 150 bucks. But your variable cost is gonna be your paint. I don't know what kind of paint you use. This is Bear Gray. Bear is the brand, B-E-H-R. This is gray. Had some laying around, had paintbrushes laying around, also still had primer, all that stuff. So being resourceful, you keep stuff like that. The extra nails that come with these cheap furniture, you keep all that stuff. Where you put it, hey, wifey don't have to know. Long as it's out her way. But here we are. So y'all stay tuned. Again, welcome to the channel. Thank you. $14 by $14. All right, let's see how we got it lined up. Thank you, Lord. And you know, things wouldn't be right if they lined up perfectly the first time. I don't know if y'all can see that. Got like a smidget of an inch. Smidget of an inch. Look at that beautiful woman. Look at that beautiful woman on there. Let's see how much we can cut off right quick. Get your hands dirty. You know, you can wear gloves. I ain't telling you not to wear gloves, but every now and then, it's good to feel that other stuff on your hand, you know? Get your hands into it. Almost just right. Almost just right. This is why I say get your leveler. And make sure you're trusting your leveler and not your eyes. Because you get stuff like this. But guess what? We're going to fix that. You need screws. I got a different hammer than this, you know, but sometimes small packages work. You never know. But you gotta nail it to something. You want it to be secure. Like this not fully secure. You can get away with this, but guess what? Somebody come back at this with a hammer later on in the day or later on in whenever. Decorations might change around here. Going through it again. They're going through the wall again. So find something for the nail on, or I can show you like YouTube showed me what you need to do. Bam. If this is straight, you got this in there. So let's roll. Got a stud right here. You can go nail this into that stud right there if you got it. You got a good grip on it. Or if you got a good angle on it, whatever. This should be all right. This side, gonna need to find something. Break off a piece of drywall. Bam. This one broke off. So, what we'll do. This kind of has started to separate. But you know, just go in there and mix that up. That's how it should look. Creamy. And got plaster tape as well. So what you want to do, you're going to get this first layer. Just get it on there just to seal those cracks up. We need to put something in there. That's not going to sit well with me. That big old hole. And you don't want to cake it on this part, cause like it's a tape, drywall tape that you're gonna go over with it. But this is kind of like the glue, cause that tape don't have its own adhesive mechanism to it. But Yeah, so here we are. Here we are. Make it smooth. Bam. Where should we start? Over here. I don't think it matters where you start. You know, it's about how you finish. And you know, this also applies to life. Because a lot of us have had a bad start. And all we're trying to do is see the finish line, let alone get to the finish line. And I'm here to tell you now that a lot of times you're not going to see the finish line until you recognize that you're in a race. And a lot of us don't realize it because we don't want to believe that it has to be a competition aspect of life, or it has to be you know, you always got to be on the grind, you always got to be on the go and all that. However, most of the time, life has made that choice for us already. So you can either be difficult or you can be resourceful. Use it to your advantage. If it's going to be a race, make sure it's in a competition that you're good at. If you control your narrative, you control your race. Trying to go do stuff that you're not, or trying to push the issue of stuff you're not, makes it a problem. Because experiencing new things is one thing, but realizing that killing lions isn't for you, but continually killing lions is a problem. You know, once you make that first shot and it's time to, oh, hey, let's take a picture, let's do this, or let's glamorize what we just done, and you realize, what am I doing this for? And you go back the next day and do it again? Absolutely not. It makes no sense. Maybe you had to kill your first lion to realize you're destined to save the whole jungle, or to save the whole safari, or wherever lions might be these days. And that's the message I'm going to leave with you. Maybe you had to kill your first lion to realize you are the one destined to save the entire jungle. It's not about where you start. It's about how you finish. And the beginning of this was a hole. Now we done patched this hole up. It isn't pretty, but guess what? It's not about how you start. It's about where you finish. And it's not even the final step. You still have to sand this down. You still have to make things smooth. But guess what? We're making progress towards the end goal. So as you can see, we can see the finish line. Finish line, middle of the race. Here we are. Smoothing this out. And I'm going to leave this with y'all. Get all the extra BS off. All right, everybody, this is why I tell you to like, subscribe, and also comment. Please comment. Let us know more topics that you want to talk about. But more importantly, keep being resourceful. Keep being an outstanding citizen, outstanding dad, mother, whatever you are, but be resourceful.